I'm going to start this video, and whether someone watches it in real time or perhaps go back and watch this as at another time, um, I hope that you listen to this as a moment of teaching that we can share with others what's happening in our country. And today, something has happened that has really rocked and riveted our existence and our core in America. I think a lot of times we place our head in shells because we become reclusive to culture and we don't want to see what's happening around us. But today, I am frustrated, I am angry, I am upset. Some time ago in the state of Florida, the House of Representatives passed a bill to the Senate to Stop Woke Act. That's the name of the bill, the Stop Woke Act. Today, it passed with overwhelming majority in the Senate, in the Florida Senate, this Stop Woke Act, and it will be taken to the desk of Governor Ron DeSantis. What am I saying to you? Last year, something came out that was very widespread amongst people called the critical race theory, and they wanted to ban this. Most Republican legislators across the country wanted to ban persons sharing history in the classroom to talk about what has happened. Why this is sad is because this is a way to eliminate history, to eliminate what has happened. Critical race theory basically means we're sharing what happened in American history when it comes to racism, when it comes to slavery, when it comes to the atrocious acts that took place amongst those of African descent. And this is their way of those who are of European descent of the Republican legislator to say, we don't want you talking about racism. We don't want you talking about the history of slavery. So we're Xing this and we're getting this out of our school system. This is a detriment to our culture. This is a detriment to our children. And now it is our responsibility to make sure that we're teaching true American history. Those of you who are just joining this video today, the Senate of Florida has passed the Stop Woke Act. We know woke means to be alive and aware to what's going on around us. But this Stop Woke Act means we don't want people to be woke. We don't want people to know. We want to eliminate as much history as possible. Let's not talk about how the first slaves ended up in America in 1619 in Jamestown, Virginia. Let's not talk about what really happened that even after slavery was so-called ended with the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1865, that Jim Crow laws came in, that even though slavery was banned out, they made sure that persons of color went through suffrage and they never had an opportunity to overcome. That's the reason why Black Wall Street did not make it in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they burnt down nearly an entire city because people were woke. Hear this, my friends. Now, understand that inside of our schools, there would be no celebration of Black history. There would be no talking about what happened in slavery and the advancement that persons of colors have made. Not just talking about the filament in the light bulb, not just talking about the stoplight, not talking about the comb or the brush, not talking about the dryer or the refrigerator, things that were invented by persons of color. Let's get rid of this information because of how it makes other people feel. I'm white and I feel as if this bothers me. I don't want to hear about slavery. But what's going to happen is people are afraid if we tell the truth, what's going to really happen. It's not an uprising. What's going to happen is this generation is going to start to look at their ancestors. They're going to start to look at, why are we not embracing persons of color? This is what Senator Audrey Gibson says. This bill is about fear, not fear of someone feeling guilt, but fear of our young people coming together to tear down the walls of division that some people want to keep up. This bill makes it okay to talk about pilgrims coming on ships, but not a race of people coming who came on slave ships. You cannot support me and then use the word but, said Senator Shelvin Jones, who is also black. Now, can you hear that? We can talk about the Mayflower and people from Europe coming over on ships, but we cannot talk about the black people who came to America against their will on slave ships. How they left the west coast of Africa through that gate of death, never to return, never to see their families again. And they don't want to talk about it in our school. So I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm frustrated. And you should be as well. So it's going to take the responsibility of parents, churches, pastors, faith leaders, wherever you go to church, to indoctrinate and tell your children about true American history. I just had to tell y'all this. Because a lot of people don't listen to the news, they don't read the newspaper, they don't listen to this stuff today. In Florida, they have now passed the bill, the STOP, Woke Act. It is now in the hands of Governor Ron DeSantis, and he's going to sign off it. So that means your children will not hear about Black American history anymore in the school system. This is the reason why we need to vote. We need to put the proper people in office, and we need to start something to overturn this bill that will now become law. I need y'all to hear this. I need you to hear this. You need to start the conversation. What do we need to do to overturn this? And politicians are so clever. When they want something with a tax referendum or money to be added into the economy of cities and communities, they'll put it as an amendment on the ballot and allow voters to vote on that. Why did this come to the ballot? Why did it just go to the legislator for them to vote on this? It's because they want to eliminate you and I from having a voice to talk about racism. I'm done. Share this video. We need to have conversation about this. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. It did a blow to me because I'm a father with 3 Black boys. I'm a father with 3 Black boys. And because of that, I need to make sure they are well and they know our history. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your lunch. I probably won't. But we got to talk about this. The Stop Woke Act is now in the hands of Governor Ron DeSantis, and we already know in Florida what he's about. Y'all have a good day.